A trip to remember. Not every story starts with "once upon a time." On a day like any other, which didn't promise anything special, a few knocks at the door were heard towards lunch. The postman, with his bored face, brought a letter which announced the unexpected visit of an old friend lost through the wide world. Dennis was going to arrive in Romania in a few days. I wanted this short holiday, which he was going to have here, to be unforgettable, so I got to work and prepared a country tour. I hoped that he would like my idea because I knew he wanted to learn about my country. All well and good. On the day of Denis's arrival, all mass media was booming. A crime without precedent happened in Old Bucharest. The police had no clues, nobody had seen anything. They didn't even know if the criminal was a man or if it was a woman. They were doing all sorts of controls but with no result. I barely reached the airport, but the joy of our reunion made me forget about the crowded traffic. Dennis and I left the airport and were headed towards the car when we found a wallet. I wanted to give it to a security guard, but Dennis insisted on opening it. We didn't find any ID card, only a piece of paper which said that we had to go to the biggest museum in Galați. We both realized that someone had plans for us. But who was it? And why us? Arriving in the beautiful botanical garden of the Galați Museum, we had to decipher a message about a Romanian aviation pioneer. And then we visited the museum and found the name of the Romanian inventor of dioramas. These first experiences led us to visit the Danube Delta on the second day, where we obviously found more surprises. We left Galați in the morning, and not long after, we arrived in the Danube Delta Biosphere Reserve. When we were on the Danube shore, right before boarding the boat, a glass bottle was floating next to the dock. I grabbed it without any hesitation and opened it. I felt like I was a character from the books written by Agatha Christie, because we felt like we were playing detective. In the glass bottle, which I thought was something found only in fairy tales, I found a map. It wasn't a normal one, obviously. We had to solve some problems to find details about the location, whose name I didn't know, but it was where the oldest beech tree in the Romanian secular forests was located. On the third day, I wanted Dennis to visit a traditional house in the countryside, and the Gârboagele forest, situated near Galați, holds a beautiful village museum. We took part in a treasure hunt along a group of tourists who invited us. It was clear that nothing was accidental. Here we found an important clue which interfered a little with my plans. I planned on going to Maramuresh, but we had to change the route and left for Gurahumorului. Gurahumorului is located in a very beautiful area with a lot of monasteries, some of which have entered the UNESCO World Heritage. We visited all that we could. We were nervous and curious about what clues we were going to find next. Surprise! This time the clues were hidden in the traditional food. Delicious cozonac and tasty sarmale. We excitedly deciphered them to see what the next location was going to be. We have already got used to the idea that we must discover something important. This time we left for the beautiful Transylvania. On the final day we visited Sighișoara, the fortified churches from Saskiz and Vispri, and we arrived in Bran Castle, my home. Here we made unforgettable memories and we had finally got to the final clue and found the name of the criminal. We hope you will discover too the joy and the thrill we had experienced during this trip, and we invite you to follow our steps and find all the clues we left for you. Good luck in the adventure of Great Romania. With love, Vlad and Denis.